Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in. I do apologize for the technical difficulties we had. This is the Hayden Coker Show brought to you by J&K Tire. You can go down to J&K Tire and steal and get $10 off of your next purchase or service. So thank you to J&K Tire for the sponsor. Are you wanting to reset your vehicle to show room condition? Well, Tyler Meads at Mobile Detail has got you covered with professional grade ceramic coatings, paint enhancements, corrections, and full interior and exterior details. You can call Tyler Meads now at 256-458-9949. Or message at AIM Mobile Detail on Facebook. Hey, football fans, if you need a lawnmower, a tractor, or an implement, then you can go see my friend Alex Farmer at none other than Alabama Tractor in the South's best little town of Asheville, Alabama. Alabama Tractor specializes in Kubota brand machines and equipment along with other brand items as well. They also have a huge parts and service department to keep your machines up and running year-round. And go see Alex and check out their large inventory and ask him about their 0% financing. Alabama Tractor is located at 275 6th Avenue, Asheville, Alabama. You can reach Alex at 205-594-7000. That's 205-594-7000. You can check him out on Facebook at Alabama Tractor, Asheville. At Alabama Tractor, you can trust their machines to work just as hard as you do, and that's the bottom line. So if you need a tractor, lawnmower, implement, or whatever you so desire, you can go down there and get it from Alabama Tractor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chick-fil-A pimento cheese chicken sandwich is running out of style, and they go out of style in, I believe it's like 5 days or so, November 11th. So you need to go down there and get it very quick because it's running out. It's a Chick-fil-A sandwich on a Chick-fil-A filet, and the buns are toasted. You have the pimento cheese served on top, drizzled with honey, and then you also have the mild pickled jalapenos. Fantastic sandwich, fantastic. You can go down there and get it very soon because it's running out of style, like I said. Now I'm going to introduce to you guys the very first Coker's 4-pack, and it is where I'll bet 4 games every week, and I will let you guys know which ones I think win. So first up, I have Missouri is actually the underdog at Missouri this upcoming week. Tennessee is favored by 1. I have Missouri winning and covering. The second game I have is Michigan at Penn State. Michigan is favored by 4.5. I think Michigan takes it and they cover. The next game is Washington. Washington is favored by 8.5. They're playing Utah at home. They're favored by 8.5 and they win this game. And then I have Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State favored by 2.5 on the road in the bounce house at UCF. Guess who's going to win this game? No. It's not Gus Malzahn. It's the Cowboys and the Oklahoma State. It's the Cowboys and the Oklahoma State Cowboys winning this game. They're going to win, guys. They're going to win this upcoming game. That's the Coker 4-pack. We have a massive Week 11 ahead of us, guys. And correction earlier, I said Oklahoma lost to Kansas. I meant Oklahoma lost to Oklahoma State, not Kansas. I do apologize for saying that. But I'm going to go ahead and break down some of these games. So we've got Bama at Kentucky. Bama's favored by 10.5. I've got Bama winning this game, and I do think that they cover. This past week at home versus LSU, they played fantastic ball. Jalen Milroe absolutely balled out. And expect for him to have another great game in Lexington on Saturday at Kroger Field. Alabama wins that game. Now you have Arizona at Colorado. Colorado having a really, really struggling over the last few weeks. Arizona, who has come out on fire, beat UCLA last week. That's actually now that I think about it, that's one of the games that I had in Arizona's favor over UCLA. And that's the game I bet against. Arizona's taking that game. Texas at TCU, who's going to win this one? Guess what? It is none other than the Texas Longhorns. I get they're playing on the road. I get they have a backup quarterback. It's not going to matter in the end because you know why? Guess what? It's still Texas, and Texas is going to steamroll TCU. Texas Tech at Kansas. Here we go. Kansas is favored by 3.5. I think that Kansas wins, and they cover. Utah at Washington. Washington's favored by 8.5. That was one of the games in the Coker 4-pack. I think that Washington wins that game. Tennessee at Missouri, that was in the Coker 4-pack as well. Now we have West Virginia at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's favored by 12.5, and let me just tell you, West Virginia is on fire. They got a quarterback by the name of Garrett Green, who is fantastic and is playing some really good ball this year. I'm going to go with Oklahoma. But do not be fooled. Do not bet the Oklahoma. Do not bet the Oklahoma spread. West Virginia is going to cover the 12.5-point spread. So I'm going with Oklahoma. West Virginia covers. USC at Oregon. Oregon's favored by 15.5. Now, I think that's a bit much. But if you look at what Oregon's done this year, I would not be surprised if Oregon goes in and absolutely blows out USC. Now, I'm not saying that they do, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Bo Nix and that offense, absolutely phenomenal right now. Tez Johnson is playing phenomenal. He's good. Watch out for him. I'm going with Oregon. Duke at UNC. I'm going with UNC. I can't go with Duke. I don't have faith in their offense to put up any points. And then Auburn at Arkansas. I'm going with none other than the Auburn Tigers to get the dub in Arkansas. Ole Miss at Georgia. My good friend Chris, y'all picked Georgia earlier they picked Ole Miss to beat Georgia earlier. I'm going to go with Georgia. I think that Georgia's a little bit too much for Ole Miss, but I would not be surprised if Ole Miss was in this game late and pulled it off. And then you have Michigan at Penn State, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that Michigan is going to steamroll Penn State this coming weekend in Beaver Stadium. It's going to happen. Go ahead and book it. Now it's time to pay the bills. Hey, football fans, if you need a lawnmower, a tractor want to implement, then you can go see my friend Alex Farmer at Alabama Tractor in the South's best little city of Asheville, Alabama. Alabama Tractor specializes in Kubota brand machines and equipment along with other brand items as well. They have a huge parts and service department to keep your machines up and running year in and year out. You can go see Alex and check out their large inventory and ask about their 0% financing. Alabama Tractor is located at 275 6th Avenue, Asheville, Alabama. You can reach Alex at 205-594-7000. That's 205-594-7000. Check us out on Facebook at Alabama Tractor, Asheville. At Alabama Tractor, you can trust their machines and equipment to work just as hard as you do. Are you wanting to reset your vehicle to show room condition? Well, Tyler Meads at A-Mobile Details got you covered with professional-grade ceramic coatings, paint enhancements and corrections, and full interior and exterior details. You can call Tyler Meads now at 256-458-9949. That's 256-458-9949, or message him at A-Mobile Detail on Facebook. And guys, I am having a massive kerfuffle in my brain right now. My grandmother is chasing around my brother, and he's done something wrong. Kind of like how Alabama was running all over LSU in the second half. I get that Jaden Daniels got injured. That stinks. But just a little explanation of it. Now, throwing it back to the Coker 4-pack. I went 3-1 last week. This is going to be something I keep up with each and every week, and I'm going to bring it to you guys, and I want to see how this goes. This is going to be a permanent thing for the Hayden Coker Show. It's going to be the Coker 4-pack. So if you hear me mention that every week, you can also see my post later on in the week about my Coker 4-pack, and I will let you guys know how it goes, and I will let you guys know how I do during the week. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties. I will see you guys next week at the same time, 6 o'clock, and maybe we have an interview with a very, very special head coach, maybe even possibly close here to home. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys later. Take care, and